This video is about improving saturation in Premiere Pro and we are not using lumetri color. So let's jump in. For comparison purposes, I'll just put lumetri color on this video and increase the saturation. Now even after we have increased the saturation, you can see it gets more warm, but it's not better. So now we'll go in effects and search for this effect called channel mixer. Under the video effects color correction, we have channel mixer. We'll drag it to a clip. As we drag it to a clip, under the effect control, this thing shows up. Now what is this? So every pixel is made up of three values R, G and B, which are 256 for white and 0 for black. Which means when we increase these values, not only saturation goes up, but it also brightens up the image as it gets closer to the white. So the total of these three need to be 300 or somewhat around 300 to match original exposure of the image or video. So over here in this sunset image, what I feel like is it should have more of those reds and blues and less of those greens, because that's how sunset looks to our eyes when we see it through our eyes. This part might be tricky for a few people because which channel to increase, which channel to decrease. So it's a hit and try for you. You just go up and down and you'll get the vibe of it. I think we are done with it, and this one looks way better than the saturation from lumetri. We'll now try this thing on few more shots. I have one shot of this Himalaya mountain range. Right now this one was a bit underexposed, so I can go up. I'll compare it, and yeah, you can see the difference is very clear. So first of all, let's have a look at them. This one doesn't look underexposed like the previous one at all. So in this scenario, increasing all the values will increase the exposure and it will look bad. So over here, we'll go the other way. We'll reduce the values of channel which we feel are too saturated or like too much. First of all, greens, of course. Greens are never pleasing in a sunset scene at all. And then we could reduce blue over here because I see pink coming out as we reduce the blue, and we'll improve the red to make those pink pop out even more. Yeah, this looks way better to me. It couldn't have been this better with lumetri color saturation thing. This time we're gonna be touching this contrast, channel wise contrast. I'll start by increasing the contrast. So increasing contrast increases these colors, the highlights of the red channel. So increasing won't work, so we'll reduce the contrast. But now we see we're losing the pinks on the flower. So to gain back the pinks, we'll increase the amount of red in red channel. And now we see we're gaining those pinks back and it looks even more beautiful. So with these other color channels to see how it affects this one. It's just hit and trial I'm doing. And we see we got like pretty good results. I don't think we could have pulled this off in a lumetri color panel. I hope this channel mixer would fix your saturation thing and step up your color correction game in Premiere Pro. Though Premiere Pro is not as good as DaVinci Resolve for color correction, but I think it has so many things and we are undermining them. And Channel Mixer is surely one of them. It's not even our fault. As we switch to color tab in Premiere Pro, it automatically opens color on the right side and we start doing the things over there. But there's so many things inside video effects, color correction that are way more helpful than lumetri color, because lumetri is a very quick way to do things but not the ideal way to do things. Do you think if we use all the tools in Premiere Pro correctly, we can compete with Resolve for color correction? Let me know in the comments. I'm very curious about this. Thank you for watching.